What's up, everyone? My name is Kenzo for Life, and today we are talking Gamescom 2025 opening night live. It basically detonated a bomb of awesome games all over our faces, from giant blockbusters to some indie games so beautiful they'll make you cry. The future of gaming had its coming out party in Cologne, and let me tell you, it's a wild one. We've sifted through every single trailer and demo to bring you the 5 absolute bangers you need on your wish list. That little montage you saw was just a little taste of the madness. The next year is going to be ridiculous. We saw a bit of everything, but we cut out the fluff. Today, we're breaking down the 5 games from the show that are simply not optional. These are the must-plays, from shooting dudes in the future to being scared out of your mind. Let's do this. Kicking things off is the giant gorilla in the room that smashed its way onto the opening night live stage, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. After a tiny teaser in June, Treyarch and Raven finally showed us the goods, and it looks like they're going all out. The gameplay reveal was a non-stop shot of adrenaline straight to the eyeballs. Set in 2035, the world's in trouble again, and it looks like we're continuing the story of David Section Mason. The gameplay looks nuts. We saw some gorgeous new maps, from neon silk streets in Japan to a Mediterranean city called Avalon. But the headline news is that 4-player campaign co-op is back. Now you and 3 friends can all fail the mission together. Plus, a new global progression system means everything you do, even in the campaign, levels you up. Multiplayer is also getting juiced up. They've confirmed 16 new 6v6 maps at launch and a massive 20v20 mode called Skirmish that even has vehicles. And the movement, Omni movement, is back, but now they've added a wall jump so you can style on your enemies even harder. With a release date of November 14th, the hype is real. Black Ops 7 doesn't just look like another Call of Duty, it looks like the series actually went to the gym. For our second pick, we're taking a sharp turn from military action into a deep, dark pool of pure dread with Silent Hill F. Konami showed off a new story trailer, and it's just as weird, upsetting, and gorgeous as we were hoping for. The game is set in 1960s Japan, which is a big change for the series. The producer wants to capture the essence of Japanese horror, and based on the trailer, I'd say they captured it and then let it loose in a haunted house. The trailer gave us a better look at our hero, Hanako, who has the unfortunate job of watching her hometown switch between a gloomy village and a hellscape covered in creepy red flower tentacles. You've got your classic radio static and freaky mannequins, but the whole vibe feels brand new. The visuals are just grimly beautiful, especially the scene where Hanako meets a cleaner version of herself who just looks at her and says, "Please just die." Casual. We still don't really know what the plot is, but it feels personal and symbolic and designed to live in your head rent-free. A firm release date of September 25th was announced, so we don't have to wait long to get thoroughly creeped out. Silent Hill F looks like an amazing and terrifying return for the series, and a definite must-play if you like horror that punches you right in the psyche. Alright, before we get to number 3, and trust me, you want to see this one, if you're even half as excited as we are for these games, do the thing and hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot, and while you're down there, drop a comment letting us know which game from Gamescom has you clearing your schedule. We want to know what you're hyped for. Now, back to the good stuff. Our third banger is a PS5 exclusive that is just dripping with style. Ghost of Yōtei. Sucker Punch is following up their banger Ghost of Tsushima with a game that feels both familiar and totally new. They showed off more of it at Gamescom ahead of its October 2nd release, and yeah, this is the kind of game that sells consoles. This time, we're playing as Atsu, a woman on a revenge tour against the guys who murdered her family. The combat looks like they took Tsushima's amazing system and gave it a shot of espresso. The new trailer showed off a bigger weapon set, including the classic katana, a long spear, and the super cool Kusarigama chain blade. We also saw a bow and a firearm? Guess you can bring a gun to a sword fight if you want to skip the whole honor thing. The world is stunning and basically begs you to get lost in it, but the biggest reveal was Ghost of Yōtei's Legends. Just like the last game, this one is getting a free multiplayer co-op mode, coming sometime in 2026. It'll have 2-player story missions and 4-player survival against literal demons. With awesome combat, a heavy story, and free co-op, Ghost of Yōtei is shaping up to be one of the best games of the year. Number 4 is the game that has become a myth, a legend, the most wish-listed game on Steam, and the indie that just wrecked the competition. Hollow Knight Silksong. After years of memes and waiting, Team Cherry finally showed up. Not only did Jeff Knightley confirm on stage that the game is 100% launching this year, but you could actually play it at Gamescom. People at the Xbox and Nintendo booths got their hands on it. And from what everyone is saying, the wait was worth it. Players are finally getting to control the new hero, Hornet. Her moves are way faster and more acrobatic than the Knight's, with a whole new set of skills and gadgets. The gameplay clips we saw looked incredible, showing off the beautiful and deadly new kingdom of Farloom. It's still a Metrovania, but it looks like they've turned everything up to 11. We still don't have an exact release date, but Team Cherry is making an announcement later this week that might just be it. Silksong at Gamescom was proof that a tiny team can build more hype than a billion-dollar blockbuster. This thing isn't just a game, it's an event. And finally, our number 5 is the horrifying comeback of a legend, Resident Evil Requiem. Capcom dropped a new gameplay trailer for the 9th main game, and it looks like a game changer. The story follows a new character, FBI analyst Grace Ashcroft, who has to go back to Raccoon City for a case which brings up some bad memories about her mom, who was in Resident Evil Outbreak. The demo was a flashback to Grace as a teenager during a terrifying attack. It's tense, moody, and very spooky. But the biggest trick up its sleeve, the thing everyone is freaking out about, is that you can switch between first person and third person whenever you want. This isn't just a camera setting, it completely changes the game. Want to feel like you're right there in the horror? Go first person. Want to see if a zombie is sneaking up on you? Switch to third. It's a genius idea that pleases literally everyone. Set for release on February 26, 2026, Resident Evil Requiem feels like the perfect way to celebrate the series' 30th anniversary. It honors the past by taking us back to Raccoon City, but pushes things forward with bold new ideas. It looks dark, scary, and absolutely unmissable for any horror fan. And that's the list. Our top 5 bangers from Gamescom 2025 that you have to play. Between the explosive action of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 and Ghost of Yōtei, the brain-melting horror of Silent Hill F and Resident Evil Requiem, and the miraculous arrival of Hollow Knight Silksong, the future of gaming is looking awesome. What a show! Thanks for watching. If you had fun, please give the video a like and subscribe for more on all these amazing games. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Let us know your #1 game from Gamescom in the comments. Until next time, game on and stay frosty.